Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the globe with truth and sincerity. This is the brother Zion Amon from the GMS Detroit Bar Camp. And I'm coming to you with another video, dealing with the spirit of the Most High. Especially, basically when you get, weary, weak in the spirit, when you basically need that proverbial, restart, what I'm saying? Just like a computer, your computer, it may be spooling or whatnot, but it kind of, it gets idle, you know what I'm saying? The screen just be going and going. You be like, damn, why won't this page like refresh? You know what I'm saying? So you might have to shut your computer down. You do a reboot or a restart so that you can continue your task. And that's how we have to be in the spirit. Because hey, the weight of this world, it can, definitely, make you feel low, get you down, get you discouraged, get you weak, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you gotta be like Elisha, through the spirit. What I mean by that is, asking for a double portion, asking for, a extra portion of spirit to continue to endure, to keep thriving, to keep pushing these videos, to keep continuing doing the work. And to not get weak, to not, fall off, to not get, to not have that sluggard type, spirit on you, So, this is going to be really quick, but, it's just a scripture that had hit me this morning. But, before I actually get started, we got this image on the screen just to explain that, this is a image of Elijah being taken up, by the spirit of the Most High, the chariots of fire, all right? They got, because, in the scripture they do talk about horses, but the horses is just representing the power of the Most High, i.e. horsepower. But, this is just an illustration of what they believe that happened. But all right, but it was actually a chariot, so-called UFO, that took up Elijah, and they weren't white men. See, in this image, it's kind of like you almost not quite sure, like, okay, they could be white, but they got a little bit of a tint, in the color, like just a little bit, because they just never know that the true Israelites are, the so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans of today. He knows, the top elite know that those people go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But he'll try to, create images like this, to basically, to validate his deceit, to validate his lies. Okay? But anyway, we got Elijah going up in a chariot, the horses of fire, all right? And, which again is the so-called UFO. And then you got Elisha down here, as he was taken away, and Elijah's mantle, falling to the earth. One thing he asked before he left was, could I have a double portion of thy spirit? Because, hey, it was, if you didn't know, it should be obvious, that Elijah was a man of the Lord, right? He was given a great portion, to push, to prophesy, all right, to do certain miracles, okay? So, being Elisha, being his understudy, his right-hand man, so to speak, he saw that. He witnessed a lot of things that, Elijah did, through the spirit. So, hey, Elisha, he asked for a righteous thing, He because, hey, you can be, what's the movie, Aladdin? you know, have a genie talking about, you know, I give you 3 wishes, what do you wish? You know what I'm saying? What a nigga gonna ask? He gonna ask for more wishes. He gonna ask, you know, for money, you know, women, you know what I'm saying, wealth, you know, like, you know, it's gonna be 9 times out of 10 something on the carnal tip, you know, but Elisha, you know, also being a man of the Lord, he asked for a spiritual thing. Just give me a double portion of thy spirit, you know, and hey, that's how we have to be, you know, in today's times, because hey, we're spiritual Elisha's, spiritual Elijah's, you know, all these men, you know, of the Bible, okay, are examples of how to be, you know, of who to be, how to walk. So Elisha, you know, he asked of a righteous thing. You know, like I say, if you're getting weary, hey, basically ask the Most High to you know, how can I say, relight that fire, you know, relight that spirit within you to continue to go harder. So I'm gonna just read it right quick. Salakia. This is 2 Kings 2, and let's see, let me start at 8. It said, and Elijah took his mantle and wrapped it together and smote the waters, and they were divided hither and thither, so that they too went over on dry ground. And it came to pass, when they were gone over, that Elijah said to Elisha, ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken away. Right? Before I be taken away from thee. And Elijah said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. You know? So, like, you know, when you see brothers, you know, going hard for the Lord, putting up mad videos, you know, very edifying through the spirit, you know, don't be envious of that, brother. Pray to the Most High, you know, to give you a portion, hey, to you know, to at least, you know, to go as hard as that brother, or, you know, if it be the Most High's will, to exceed, you know, because that we supposed to be striving for the masters, you know. It says, and he said, thou hast asked a hard thing, nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee, but if not, it shall not be so. And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. You know, so basically, you know, Elisha was able to see Elijah being taken away. You know, and with that, you know, he gave him, or he was allowed a double portion of, basically his prayers was answered, you know, because the Most High, he hears all, you know, through his angels, through his holy angels. They're documenting, all right, what brothers is praying for, what brothers is doing through the spirit, you know. So it was granted unto them. So, you know, that's just a real quick video as an example of how to be as being a man of the Lord, you know, basically, hey, what to pray for. And, you know, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the icon just pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Shalom.